Before we play the video, let's all have a moment of silence for my grandma. Now, let's start the video. Bubble Guppies Get Grounded, Season 1 Episode 5, The Bubble Guppies disrespect my grandma's funeral and get super duper ultra mega grounded.
Man Jonah, don't you just love staying home from school?
I sure do, Ariel and Eric. And I really enjoy watching your movie on Disney+. Hello? Oh my God. That is so sad. Yes sir. We will attend a funeral for her as soon as possible. Okay. Bye.
Jonah, what's wrong?
Well, Ariel and Eric, you are going to be very sad when you hear this, but I just got a call from the Viandville nursing home, and they told me that my grandma just passed away.
What?
Yeah. They told me that she woke up this morning, and she went to the dining room to eat some breakfast. After that, she went back to her room to take a shower. Then after that, she went back to her bed to take a nap. She slowly fell asleep, and after a little while, it happened.
She died?
Yep. She's in heaven now. Oh, I am so sad.
So are we, Jonah. We loved your grandma so much.
Hey guys. What's going on in here?
Guys, we just heard sad news from the Viandville nursing home, and they told us that Jonah's grandma just passed away. For that, we are all going to attend a funeral for her at the Viandville church.
Oh hell no. We are not going to Jonah's grandma's funeral. We hated her so much, and we're glad that she's finally gone.
First of all, Gobi, that's heartless to say you're happy that someone died. Second, that's just too bad, guys. We are all going to Jonah's grandma's funeral, whether you kids like it or not. So, you all better be on your best behavior, or you will all be grounded for triple tranquility. Understand?
Okay, Dad. We promise we will behave at Jonah's grandma's funeral.
That's the spirit, guys.
Okay guys, since we are going to attend a funeral for Jonah's grandma, me and Dad are going to call Viandville Church, and tell them to get her funeral ready.
Okay, Mom and Dad. Eric.
Viandville Church. How can we help you?
Hello Viandville Church. This is Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Jonah Campbell's grandma passed away recently, and we are very sad about it. We would like for you guys to attend a funeral for her at your church this Friday.
Oh my God. That is so sad. I loved her so much when she was alive, and I remember she used to come to church every Sunday when she was younger. We will attend a funeral for her on Friday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Thank you so much, sir. And yes, it is very sad that she died. We will see you on Friday when we attend the funeral for Jonah's grandma. Goodbye. Okay everyone, Viandville Church is preparing a funeral for Jonah's grandma now. It will be on Friday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, Mom and Dad. Eric.
Okay guys, it's almost time for Jonah's grandma's funeral. Let's all get in the van and drive to Viandville Church.
Okay, Mom and Dad. Eric.
Hello everyone who came to Viandville Church. Today, we are attending the funeral for Jonah Campbell's grandmother. She was an elderly woman who was in poor health for a very long time, and she was a close relative to Jonah Campbell. Sadly, she passed away 6 days ago, and today, we are attending her funeral. Anyone who would like to give a speech about her may come up to the microphone set.
I was the grandson of this woman. Me and her were very close together, and we always loved playing on our iPads. Back in summer 2018, I sometimes went over to her house to hang out with her, and she always loved baking cookies and telling stories. Rest in peace, my grandma. I hope I will see you in heaven.
I was a great friend of this woman. Me and her always used to play ball in her backyard, and whenever I wanted to watch TV, she would always turn on Bible Guppies, which is my #1 favorite show of all time. Rest in peace, Jonah's grandma. I hope we'll all see you in heaven someday.
I was another great friend of this woman. She always loved knitting sweaters, and whenever there was something broken, she would always fix it in her garage in a jiffy. I hope she's having a very peaceful afterlife in heaven. Rest in peace, Jonah Campbell's grandmother. You will be forever missed.
I love this woman like she was my own mother. She always admired my drawings, and I enjoyed drinking her famous hot cocoa. I hope she's making a lot of it in heaven, and I also hope she's making some nice drawings too. Goodbye, Grandma Campbell. We miss you so much.
I was Grandma Campbell's best friend. Her favorite pet was the ginger cat, and a few years ago, she used to own one. When I was 7 years old, I used to go to her house and play with him a lot. I hope Grandma Campbell has reunited with him in heaven. Someday, I will be there to play with him even more. This is all I would like to say about Grandma Campbell. Thank you.
I remember the first time I met Grandma Campbell. When I was 3 years old, I had my first birthday party, and she brought me the greatest gift I had ever gotten, which was the PlayStation 2. I hope she's playing a lot of games on Heaven's version of the PlayStation 5. Someday, I will be there to join her in Burnout Paradise Remastered. Well, this is all I can say for Jonah's grandma. Thank you.
Grandma Campbell was a very sweet and caring person. Whenever I was sad, she would comfort me and make me feel better. If there was someone who had problems and needed help, she would take them to see a doctor. Farewell, Jonah's grandma. I hope you're very happy up in heaven.
Jonah's grandma was such an amazing person. When she was young, she was great at karate, and whenever a bad guy tried to attack her, she was great at defending herself and kicking their butt. I wonder if she is doing any karate up in heaven. If she is, I want her to teach me some lessons. Until then, I miss her a whole lot. Goodbye, Jonah's grandma. I will never forget you.
I was a very good friend of Jonah's grandmother. She always enjoyed reading magazines from the Saturday Evening Post, and her most favorite one was The Discovery from December 29, 1956. I hope she is reading a lot of great magazines in heaven. Goodbye, Grandma Campbell. It was so nice having you here on Earth. Someday, when we're all reunited in heaven, I hope you will tell us a very long story.
Grandma Campbell was like a mother to me. When I was a little girl, she always made me dinner and tucked me in at night. I hope she is at peace with God and Jesus Christ. Someday, I will be there to join her. Goodbye, Jonah's grandmother. I will miss you a lot.
Get off that stage. We will tell you the real truth about Jonah Campbell's grandmother.
Jonah Campbell's grandmother was a terrible woman. We hate her, and she hates us. We will give you all the reasons on why we despised her. 1. Whenever we went onto a lawn, she would get out her hunting gun and shoot us away.
2. She had a very bad temper, and she would get furious at us over every little freaking thing.
3. She called our parents on us one time when we kept calling her by her first name. And whenever we would call her by her first name, she would get out her belt and spank our butts, even if we did it on accident.
4. She always loved abusing us in very bad ways. She called us names, set us on fire, injured us, spanked us with a paddle, and she even used Dima's hair to blow her nose.
And 5, when she was alive, she made us so furious to the point where our brains exploded. We were so close to killing ourselves because of her. Thank God we didn't, otherwise we wouldn't be here anymore.
And since she has no respect for us, we will not miss her at all. Not even a tiny bit. That is why we all think that Jonah Campbell's grandmother is the most horrible woman in the world. And we have no sympathy or sorrow for her at all.
Molly, Gobby, Una, Hill, Emma, and Nonni. How dare you say that about Jonah's grandmother? That is so totally freaking it. You are grounded for triple tranquility. Let's all go home right freaking now.
Molly, Gobi, Una, Gil, Dima, and Nani. I cannot believe that you kids disrespected my grandma's funeral. You know that she was one of my relatives, and it was extremely heartless of you guys to say those things about her.
Look, Jonah. We are very sorry about what we did at your grandma's funeral. We didn't mean to disrespect her. It was only our opinions. And we promise that this will never happen again. We swear.
Well, Dima, your apology is not accepted. And yes, you kids did mean to disrespect Jonah's grandma. No more funerals for you kids. Now, all of you go upstairs to your rooms and go to bed right now. You should all be ashamed of yourselves for doing this.